Welcome to the Entrepreneurial CPA Show, where we take a deep dive into the knowledge needed to break free of the box and become the world-changing entrepreneur we know you want to be. We're here with the skills that you need, the theoretical and the practical, little the yin, little yang. I'm Garrett, your practical powerhouse, and I'm here with the undisputed, that's right, king of the theoretical, Dr. Sean. Before we get started in today's show, don't forget, register for the Accounting and Finance Show taking place this summer, July 11th through 12th, in the city, the only city, New York City. We'll include a link in the video to register, so don't miss it. We're also going to be filming some live episodes of the show, so check it out, see if you can get on screen. Now, today's show is brought to you by ProEra, reminding you that CPE doesn't have to be a grind. Next time you go to fill out your CPE on a spreadsheet, stop, think about it, go to their website, sign up for that. And Hayrock Solutions, providing the roadmap to advisory services. If you try and get into advisory services for your client, don't do it without calling Hayrock. Now, in today's show, we're going to talk about the theoretical concept of can accounting, that's right, accounting, what accountants do, be outsourced. With that, kick it over to Dr. Sean.
All right, good. Thank you so much for that, Garrett. And really the short answer to that is yes, absolutely. I mean, any product, any service, any work, you can be outsourced, right? And there are just a few points to sort of point out and to really, I think, emphasize. And one, that the whole idea of outsourcing accounting is honestly why there are any public firms at all. Right. So the whole idea of an accounting firm is to help companies outsource some of that highly technical work, or honestly just the work and the functions and everything else that the firm itself is not very good at. And so the whole idea of outsourcing types of accounting, it could seem in some conversations as if it's a brand new idea, but really the whole idea of outsourcing pieces of accounting and of finance, it is a very old idea, and it does form the basis for the whole field as we know it right now. But also, sort of a new trend toward the outsourcing mindset is to really only focus on the work and on the tasks, right, that you and your firm are actually good at. Right. And there are hundreds of examples out there in the marketplace of companies that really have paired off assets, business lines, and whole divisions to only focus on their core business and their core operations, right? To sort of outsource themselves almost as a niche player or a expert player in either one or a handful of areas. And with that, Garrett, I'm gonna toss it back to you for some more.
Thanks, Dr. Sean. Yeah, you're on the right lines there. This is a new opportunity in the workplace. And something I was thinking about a lot as you were speaking there was being niche, finding your niche as your practice. And, we call ourselves accountants and CPAs, but the industry's gotten to the point where right now you can run a very, very successful, very, very profitable accounting practice and advisory practice and really outsource the accounting that you do for clients in turn. If your specialty, if your niche isn't doing the accounting for people, if your specialty is, say, valuations, is more advisory work, is more on the audit side, whatever it may be, if it's not right now outsourced accounting for your clients, there's a ton of great options that exist today that allows you to leverage those to be way more profitable than you are, offer the best service to your client. Because that's what it's about. We're talking about outsourcing is, and you said it, do what you're best at. Why should you fumble through with your clients trying to provide mediocre outsourced accounting to them, virtual CFO work, whatever it may be, for a minimum fee, poor realization, struggle through staffing challenges, all those issues, when you can just outsource it to one of the best companies in the country? Your clients are going to love it. They're going to get better service, better support, soup to nuts. So really think about, when you think about can accounting be outsourced, your first question should be, what's my niche that my firm that I'm focusing on? And if it's not, I want to be a virtual CFO, or I want to do outsourced accounting work for my clients, then you got to look into it. You got to find someone to partner with to help your clients. That's the name of the game, leveraging the gig economy. Because if you don't, you go through the struggles. You're going to struggle to find people. You're going to struggle to provide value to your clients. Then your clients start questioning the bill. Then they say, geez, why am I paying you X number of dollars a month? I'm not getting anything out of it. You got to move past that, embrace the future, leverage outsourcing scenarios. So Dr. Sean, do you think there's any situations when firms shouldn't outsource? Or what are those red flags where they should say, let me not outsource this?
Yeah, so the whole upside of outsourcing, right? Some work and tasks that are currently done in-house are, I think, pretty obvious, right? We've outlined all of the benefits and the upsides of doing so, but really there are a few key areas that I think should always be looked at twice, right? One, are you actually outsourcing your core business, right? Because outsourcing, items that either you aren't good at, aren't expert at, aren't high margin, are fine. But if it starts to eat away at your core business, then obviously that's a real issue. But two, and really a whole topic that is really important right now, and that it pops up every so often, but really should be of top concern, is are you outsourcing tasks, processes, or projects that involve confidential client data? Right. So one, if you are outsourcing those individual functions or processes, then it's on you as the outsourcer to really make sure that your client data is actually safe. Right. And then B, the other option is to, if you are outsourcing processes or projects that do involve confidential information, data, now it could be payment information, it could be HIPAA data, it could be anything, right? So if you are outsourcing that process, and as the outsourcing firm, you don't really feel as if you can be on the hook for that data security, then it's on you to go through and to pull out any of the identifying data or the data or the attributes of that information that could actually link that information back to the individuals. So I'd say those two areas, one, sort of the core business of your business, and then two, any areas that are going to be involving, highly sensitive information are areas that I would look at twice.
Those are some excellent points, Dr. Sean. And I almost feel like I need a warning on the screen, like technical. We don't get too much technical information here, but something I got to touch base on after you said that is, as we work on our engagement letters with our clients, whether it's for a tax return, an audit, whatever it is, the engagement letter is really the spot where you put wording in there to say, I'm sharing information to some degree with a third party. And whoever you're using to do your engagement letters now already has that paragraph in there. So don't feel like you got to make it up or you're not sure what to put in there. Go to that engagement letter generator, look at the optional paragraphs at the bottom, and you'll see one or multiple paragraphs that talk about sharing information with third parties. You want to make sure you put it in all your engagement letters, communicate to your client, protect their data, be aware of it. Because more and more clients are going to ask us ahead of time, what are you doing to keep my data secure? And you want to make sure you know what you're doing. So with that, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Hope we've made you rethink the need and the ability to outsource and to focus on niches at your firm. If you have questions, how to do this, what it means for your firm, data security, privacy, we're always happy to help. Send Dr. Sean or myself a message. For those of you that want to keep the learning going at that deeper level, and I'm talking to you out there, check out joining our entrepreneurial groups. Become the entrepreneur you deserve with the coaching, accountability, and knowledge to drive your success. There's a link below to our website. For those of you watching, see a little ad up there to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click that button. And as always, we challenge you, take action today to change the world and invest in yourself.